shut the front door, hold on to that gate, get a grip of it, get a grip of yourself, and let me say this right from the gate. You're not in a relationship with Kevin Gates. That is Kevin Gates.
Me and Kevin Gates have been corresponding for about a year now.
Right.
This woman thinks she's in a relationship with Kevin Gates.
First message looked like, "Thank you, my #1 fan.
You can't spell
fans
without,
like
apparently.
you, I'm nothing."
But Kevin Gates needs money from her?
Yeah.
I probably given him maybe like 5,000, 6,000.
Jerleesa has sent thousands of dollars to help her favorite rapper stay out of jail.
Right. Get a grip of yourself right now, alright? Let's rewind a bit, because this is funny, isn't it? If I don't get this money, I'm going to Goto jail. What jail is that? Is that a jail only for people with Gates in their name? The Goto jail.
This is great banter.
Still his #1 fan, and I adore his music.
She's reached out to us to find out if this is her dream man or just another romance scammer.
So it would be nice for him to be who he say he
yeah, I
is.
just
That
want us
would
to
be
work out.
lovely. I really need to know who I'm talking to.
Work out as in go for a jog together? Or as in you and him together working out? Like, I like her voice though. It's very soft. I like it.
This is like drawing my energy every day.
Real
Is
quick,
she high?
guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment
Go do
and
that.
like could help stop
you were a
someone
DR.
from being scammed. Let's get into it.
Hello,
yeah.
social catfish. My name is Jay.
Jay.
I like to meditate.
Oh, no, she is high.
Get deep into
Okay.
myself.
Yep.
Being one with nature, grounding with the earth. I'm a type of person that likes wisdom and thinking for yourself.
I mean, there must be a script, right? It must come down from the Helen University, where you have to call yourself intelligent whilst you are on this social catfish. There must be, because you've made yourself look so stupid right now. Now, don't get me wrong. Majority of these victims are stupid, and we're bordering 100%. If you want to say all 100% of them are stupid, I wouldn't argue with you. But when you come on this show after being catfished, and you're an actual fan of an artist, and you think the artist loves you, and then you say to yourself, you say to us all, to the world, that you are a fan of wisdom. Sorry, what wisdom are we talking about here? Is it wisdom tooth? Because I'm in pain right now, and that is the amount of pain in my head right now in the...
Ex-boyfriend wasn't really consistent. It was a good relationship while it was good. But then, he just stopped doing the things that he was supposed to do. As a man, I felt like I deserved better, and I ended it.
Fair
My
enough.
ex-boyfriend, he was a huge Kevin Gates fan.
Wow.
Friend introduced me to his music.
He must be jealous right now.
Kevin Gates is a rapper. He is 37 years
Wow, okay.
old, from Louisiana. In interviews, he speaks on spirituality. He's all about self-healing and taking care of yourself and stuff like that.
I'm sorry, has this become some kind of Kevin Gates sponsorship? Because Kevin Gates, I'll open the gate right open for you to come in, my friend. Give me money.
Me and Kevin Gates have been corresponding for about a year now.
Also, I want to pause it there again. What a weird thing to say. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but when you're speaking to someone, we're not in the corporate world here to be saying, I have corresponded with you. Like, or maybe I'm dumb.
I saw on his Instagram that he had a meet and greet type of thing. So I clicked on the link.
Is that real?
I signed up for the tickets, and then a couple of days later...
I'm sorry, but if this is real, and it costs upwards of $2,000 for 2 tickets, and upwards of $1,000 for 1 ticket, because that's how maths works, sorry, I'm just not coming to see you. But what?
He had contacted me. First
right.
message looked like, "Thank you, my #1 fan. Without fans like you, I'm nothing." The first thing that was going through my mind was, yeah, right.
Okay.
This is not real. This is
So what happened?
definitely a scam. I replied back saying that you shouldn't be pretending to be Kevin Gates because you're making him lose fans by pretending to be him. And then he replied back saying, "I am Kevin Gates.
And that was
I'm
it.
about to call you right now." I'm usually a very logical thinker, so I'm like, yeah, hell no, this is definitely a scam. He called me maybe a second or so later, and it was him in the video, and I was really shocked. And it was just a video, it was him, he was like laughing at me, and the video lasted for a couple of seconds, and then it went off. And I was shocked because I wasn't expecting it. And then after that, he was like, "So, how was your day?"
Shut the hell up right now, okay? You took logic and not the rapper and just threw it out the window, right? A couple seconds of a call and that was enough for you, huh? Was it? Did he say your name? Did he say anything in response to anything you said? No, because it was a couple seconds and man disappeared into the night. Get a grip of yourself.
And then we continued on from that.
That was it.
But that was the only time I actually saw his face.
Yeah.
Jerleesa was blown away when she saw her favorite rapper through video chat over the Skype app.
Was it this
This
call?
moment ignited a continuous connection. She engaged in daily conversations with the profile, sharing daily selfies and providing updates on what she was doing.
Does she get selfies
Her
back?
love for Kevin led her to acquire feathers similar to the ones worn by Kevin Gates in his hair, a gesture aimed at demonstrating her unwavering loyalty.
I like his music and everything, his spiritual being. I feel like for when
I'm so sorry, but if you see my eyes look down, I just started staring at his chest.
he's an Aquarius like I am, and the things that he say, it resonates with me. Spiritual, not necessarily religious, but spiritual. And it don't even matter to me about fame or whatever. Like, I wasn't even connected to him in that way. His personality, I think he's very, very funny. He's very caring.
Tell me a joke,
sensitive. The things that we usually talk about was how he wanted to spend his life with me.
Well, that's
and how he found me very valuable because I didn't see him for his money and things like that. I didn't fall for him because of his fame. It was for who the person he presented himself to be. I would be the type of person that won't even be in the spotlight. Tells me how much he cares about me. He did propose to me at one time.
At this point, Jerleesa had fallen
real.
for Kevin Gates. She was deeply in love. She pushed to meet up with him, but he claimed he was working too much and promised to make time
Is
later
he
down
actually
the
on
line.
tour?
While she was waiting to meet up, Jerleesa came across several articles and social media posts that would make her jealous.
Sometimes he would tell me things like, "Oh, I'm on tour right now." It would correspond with the days he was going on tour too. I remember it was on one of his Instagram stories, he was walking with one of these models. It was like on one of his video shoots or whatever, and I got upset about it. And then he was like, that was for my video shoot. He said, "Don't be upset. I don't understand why you keep getting upset. I have to do these things because it's my job."
I mean, yeah.
I was like, "I wouldn't get upset with you if you just tell me these things."
Jerleesa, where has your spirituality gone? Why are you getting so angry? Why are you so jealous? I wouldn't get upset. How dare you? Vroom vroom. When I'm trying to say very important things. How can you say you wouldn't get upset if Kevin Gates told you these things beforehand? Surely you should know that rappers normally have women in their videos. I thought you were a fan, so what's happened there? Also, the wife part. We're glossing over it, putting on our nice lip gloss, which, by the way, for everyone that comments that I need to use chapstick, look! Alright? I put it on. Stop it. When I record videos, my mouth just goes dry. Much like Jerleesa. She must be very dry. Because, you know, horny. Because there's no other reason to explain any of this. But anyway, the wife thing. How could I forget about Kevin Gates' wife? Once again, we're dealing with another victim here that is just okay with, yeah, I don't care about your wife. Choose me. That's mighty spiritual of you.
What makes me upset is the surprises. I don't like surprises. He's usually good with not having women around him or being caught. When I asked him about being married when we first started talking, he's like, oh no, she's just my baby's mother. But then in the New Year's, they were together. He was with her at a New Year's party, and it was caught. It was this other time recently where he had a stripper dancing on him or whatever. And he said again that was for a video shoot.
I mean,
it was.
It is, isn't it?
It'd just be like little stuff like that. And he explained that he has to do publicity stunts and stuff to keep his career relevant. Recently, he sent me a voiceover, and it kind of sounded like him, but I'm not completely sure. It does sound like him.
Let me.
No, I don't have time for that right now. I'm already going through a lot, and I'm still on tour.
Jerleesa had
Incredible stuff from the scammer there. That might be the closest voice that we've ever heard to actually being the intended, you know, target. Shut the hell up, you know what I mean. If I'm in fair play, you know, if that was me, I'd definitely be fooled. Because I definitely think Kevin Gates is going to message me out of the blue. Not red, blue. Blue is in the goo. Except in this case, it's not, it's bad. Also, I want to touch on this in the least erotic way possible, or maybe the most erotic way possible. Who knows with me. When you are, let's say, you know, involved with a rapper, if you do not like women being around the rapper during the filming of music videos or whatever, perhaps don't get with a rapper. Isn't that a shocking thing? I have this thing where I've seen many times on social media. People try to change someone and mold them into the person that you want. However, that's not what life is about, right? Life is about, you meet someone, you can feel the vibes, there's a connection, and together you grow while still being individuals, if that makes sense. So part of Kevin's job would be having women around him for music videos, etc, etc. So if you don't really like that, either you love the person enough to just stick it out as part of the job, or you save yourself the mental headache and just don't get involved with that person. Now, take that in real life. You know, I used Kevin as the metaphor here. If there is someone you like in real life and they do things that you don't like, don't try to change them, because if it's something that they enjoy doing or part of their job, for example, don't make them lesser if that's what they enjoy just because you are hurt by it. I hope that makes some sort of sense.
a lot of trust for Kevin, and she believed him when he told her that he wasn't truly married. She felt a stronger connection to him more and more every day.
Once again, here, as I repeat myself, you are happy with disrupting and breaking up a relationship, getting involved with someone who very clearly is married, but it's okay, it's fine.
He had just come off his tour and was finally ready to get home and catch the first flight to meet her in person.
Now what happens?
But he needed her to help him.
The first time he asked me for money was like 3 months after we started talking. He had said, you know, I really hate to come to you about this, but you know, nobody knows about this issue. This is something I'm trusting between us two, but
Shush right now, right? If Kevin Gates had some kind of money issue, what happened there? I'm pretty sure TMZ would find out, right? TMZ would find out he's in a financial crisis even before Kevin Gates himself realized he was in a financial crisis.
I'm going to go to jail because I trusted one of my friends with my account, and now my bank account is frozen.
Oh,
We don't have $10,000 by the beginning of the year, then he's going to go to jail for a long time. I'm a caring soul, and I care about people. And so naturally, I want to help.
Naturally.
Said $100,000.
But if it was
and
10.
I was like, I don't make that much. I don't make nowhere near that much in a year. You're going to have to find somebody else. I will help you once or twice. It was like $100 each.
Sorry. The whole fee is going to be 100 grand. But let's start with 100. And how long is this gonna last for? The rest until I'm dead? What's wrong with you? Once again, I must reiterate, and I've said it so many times, I'll say it again. What are you gonna do about it? If you cannot help someone, and genuinely you are tight on money and you're being asked for money, it is really, really okay to not only say I can only help you, you know, as much as I can, but it's okay to say I can't help you at all. I'm sorry.
That's the most draining part of it all.
Kevin needed money daily. He claimed he was saving it all for a court case he had coming up. He later became demanding. He wanted to know when Jerleesa was getting paid and how much money was on each of her checks. She sent him her pay stubs after he requested them.
Why would you think this is okay behavior? Genuinely, if this was real, why would you think it's okay to send this man any information like that? I get it if you're married. Actually, I don't get it. Because the wife, whatever she makes, what is her money? Do you know what I mean? Do what you want. Why would... I don't understand. These people, I don't care what you say, you don't care about his fame or what. I don't believe you, okay? Because if this was your ex, you would have thrown him out straight away. I truly believe that.
This turned into a weekly exchange, and she would even inform him when she received a promotion or a raise at work.
He had asked me for $100 each check.
Before she knew it, she was sending half, if not all of her checks to this Kevin Gates profile. She even asked her landlord to push back the rent so she could send money.
When me and Kevin Gates interact, it's good, and when it's bad, it's bad. Like,
okay, so thank you for exactly proving my point then. With Kevin Gates, when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. But he's still here. Here, take my money. But when your ex-boyfriend, who, let's be honest, is not famous, when it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's bad. And that was enough to say, see you later, this isn't good for me. So where's the energy, right? Let's get spiritual. Why are you not keeping the same energy for Kevin Gates? I'm not going to believe you that you don't care about the fame. Because you're putting everything aside, if this was real, just so you can say, yeah, Kevin Gates is my man. Yeah, look.
it was one time where I couldn't afford to give him the money he asked for to his case, and he got really, like, abusive, like,
Oh, yes.
emotionally.
That's...
He had told me at first that, it's already money on this check. All you have to do is deposit it. He had
Sorry, right the now, alright, Mr. Kevin Gates? If you have a check that you need to send to her, why don't you pay for the fucking court case yourself? Wisdom.
he had asked me to send it to his secretary, and
Why can you not do that?
I deposited it into the Wells Fargo account that I had. I ended up losing my bank. I can't go to that bank anymore. I was pissed off. I didn't talk to him for like 2 weeks.
Oh.
And he was like, it was something with my staff. My staff didn't deposit the money in. And I was like, could have got me in jail. He was like, I'm telling you, I would never get you in trouble on purpose or whatever.
Just did.
And he's like, oh, I'm going to make it up to you. Everything's going to pay off. Once I get my accounts from being frozen, everything will pay off. I probably given him maybe like 5,000, 6,000.
In the grand scheme of
Jerleesa
things,
still holds
it's not
hope
a
that
lot,
she would come face to face
you know,
with the real Kevin Gates
compared to
and
others.
get all of the money back that she sent him.
Sorry, right now, let's rewind a bit. You see those gold chains or whatever the hell they are, pearls, looks like they've come out straight from a clam's asshole. That's how fresh they look. Why don't you just sell one of them? Why didn't she just say, hey, sell your earrings? They're probably worth 100 grand.
She reached out to us to confirm that this relationship is true and not just another romance
So you know
scam.
scams are real.
I am in love with him, but I'm very embarrassed about it because I would never in a million years think that I would be the type of person to get caught up in this kind of thing. If Kevin Gates was here, I would say that I'm still his #1 fan and I adore his music. I just want to give my love and receive it back. That's
Go for a
all.
run.
So it would be nice for him to be who he say he is. That would be lovely. The reason why I'm coming up here is because I really need to know
What is this music?
who I'm talking to, because this is like drawing my energy
You
every day. I already
You
have
absolutely sound like either you've just woken up or you've hit the fattest spliff in the world. But fair play, to be honest, because some people, they say I look and sound high some of the time. So I'm on your vibe there.
I already have a lot going on in my life, and I need this chapter to end.
Again, that's why you should put
This
yourself
has
first.
been going on for a year.
Again,
I'm
I
just
looked at
ready
his chest,
to
man.
just know what's going on. So I just want answers.
Okay, Seekers, our team took some time to pull in all of the information that Jerleesa received from this Kevin Gates profile. She had photos of him and his daughter, a voice recording, and a ton of Cash App transactions with this mysterious woman who claimed to be Kevin Gates' secretary. We dug into public records, ran searches on our website, and began to debunk Kevin Gates being behind any of this. Our goal was to show Jerleesa the truth, and after a few days, we had finally felt that we had enough facts to get her to come to terms.
I wanna mention this. I cannot believe in the year 2024 we are still being scammed by celebrities. I can understand if it's a random picture of some Turkish surgeon, right, who looks like he's come straight out of the cadet training school of the Turkish Taliban. Big up to my brothers in the Turkish Taliban, of course, each and every time. I can understand if it's a picture that's not in the public eye, you know? But a celebrity, Kevin Gates, what is... Seriously? And you have the nerve to say wisdom and, you know, you're usually logical. Come on, man. Really?
If you have found yourself in a similar situation to Jerleesa and you think you may be in a relationship with a celebrity, reach out to us. We may be able to find you closure.
I'll be disappointed.
Email us. Share my
Alright?
story at socialcatfish.com.
Just know that.
A few days later, we set up a call with Jerleesa through video chat to break down what we had found.
Hi, Jay. My name's Brianne,
Ooh.
and I'm the search
Drew's got
specialist that
trim.
worked on your case, and it's nice to meet you.
Hi.
I will say, I absolutely love her style though. The little. This is gonna make me sound so Caucasian. It's insane. But I'm assuming braids. Oh my god. Butter me up in mayonnaise and throw me in a paint of cum. That's how white I sounded there. But yeah, braids with the like little, what would you call it? I don't know. I don't know what they're called. You see the gold things. I love her style. All right.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to see you again. And, today we have a lot to go over. How have things been for you while waiting for answers from us?
Don't tell me you send money.
Nerve-wracking, but I just want my questions answered. I just want to know who I'm talking to.
What is with the horror music?
That's a good mind frame to be in going into this, Jerleesa.
Yeah.
When you look back, what are some reasons of why this could possibly be the true Kevin Gates?
Because of the day, like when we were having conversations.
Stop right there and look on your left right now. Is it just me who is scared that that TV will fall? Or is it hung up on the wall? Because if it's got the two legs just split apart on those two like drawers or whatever, that's scary AF. That's probably the most concerning thing about all of this.
Speak the spiritual stuff, and the conversations we have, like his missing time, like when we didn't talk, it would add up to his concerts and stuff. I'd be like, why didn't you talk to me? He'd be like, well, I've been touring, I'm tired, or whatever. It'll be something like that. It's just like everything just add up to me. It just add up to me. I don't know how to explain it really. I always come in with an open heart. Like I have a big heart once I'm into a relationship.
Stop right there. Don't, please, anyone watching this as well, don't use the big heart as an excuse to openly harm yourself financially, mentally, because she said he was verbally abusive. Don't do it to yourself, all right? I repeat, when it got bad with Kevin Gates, why didn't you leave him, like you did your ex-partner? It just, it rubs me the wrong way.
I'm into it.
Today we have the answers for you. Let's hop into the searches, Bran.
So we looked into the messages that this Kevin Gates profile had sent you. Something that you had shared with us were the messages, the poems, the quotes. We took the poems and the quotes and we dropped them into Google.
Oh,
and believe it or not, we were able to find matches right away. The majority of the poems and the quotes were linked back to Pinterest. So none of these were created by Kevin.
Scammers, here's a tip from the Turkish Taliban since we work together, right? What the hell are you doing? At least make it believable and write something yourself. You can make these stories that, my group, the Turkish Taliban, attacked you whilst you were laying pipes. Who remembers that episode? But you can't write a simple poem, huh? Get a grip. As I tell the scammers to get a grip in how they scam.
Then
He never clarified whether or not he wrote them or whatever. It was just sent.
he texted you, waking up every morning knowing that you are my lights, up my world brighter than the sun could be.
Wow, I'd
Good
fall in
morning,
love.
my love.
I would.
That same quote was taken from Pinterest, like
Doesn't
Brianne
matter.
said. Every morning,
Have my
he's
ass.
copying and pasting them, and then putting that in the first message, and then following up with a good morning.
I feel very jaded right now, but see, I'm not a type of person that
Don't say it.
show my emotions straight out. So I reflect upon a lot of stuff, and then it hits me. So I might not show it right out, but I do feel very, I feel cheated, and I feel, yeah.
Well,
Sorry, Brie, for interrupting you, but my goodness, if you guys have watched my videos long enough, if you are someone watching this, you would be someone watching this if you're watching this and listening. Shut the hell up. If you've been watching me for a while, you would know that I pause when I speak, right? The brain is computing, it's thinking, as brains do. But Jerleesa here, goodness, the pauses, right? It's insane. It's like a red light has gone off and it's waiting for the little green man to come back. But once again, I reiterate, I don't even think that was a word I just said, but I rock with her vibe. She seems like a very sweet woman, of course, and unfortunately, she let the big heart, you know, be taken advantage of. That's something people need to work on, by the way. I repeat that. Don't let your kindness overshadow your own personal well-being. Oh my God.
next I want to share the results of the image of Kevin and his daughter. I believe he sent that image to you.
Shameful from the
She's
scammer,
smiling,
by the way.
she's looking up at him.
To use this
that
picture.
image comes from one of the live videos that he had uploaded back in 2023. It's a picture of her looking up at him, but it's actually like a full length, I think it's about a minute long video.
One of the main reasons why people fall victim to celebrity scams is because of the large database of photos around the internet scammers have access to. All
Not
the
really an
scammer
excuse,
did was
but
go to Kevin Gates' official TikTok, screenshot this portion of this video, cropped it, and then sent it to Jerleesa. This was not an original photo Kevin Gates took for her to see. So what were the main reasons of why Kevin Gates needed money from you?
He said that his bank account had froze and he was going to go to jail.
No,
and that
he's going
no
to
one,
go to jail.
That the public didn't know about it. It was something that he kept quiet to himself.
We did look into Kevin's history. He did have some court issues in his past, and he was also relieved of parole, I believe, in 2019. I didn't find any information pertaining to court past 2019.
And you know there would be on the
So
news
you
everywhere.
gave us your Skype account, and we've been chatting with this Kevin Gates profile, and we created a link and sent an article. When someone clicks on one of these links, we're able to grab their IP address. When he clicked on it, I was able to see where this person was behind this profile. We got 6 clicks, and all of them were from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Do you know anyone from Pennsylvania?
No.
Hey, do you know what then? It wasn't that hard to, you know, try and replicate Kevin Gates' voice then if it is someone in America.
Anyone that Kevin knew in Pennsylvania?
What are you talking about?
No.
The majority of the cases that you do see people behind these types of profiles are from foreign countries. But in your case, it did pop that this person was in Philadelphia, so they're in the United States.
Camden is a town in London. So that's nothing interesting about that. I want to say, in the year, once again, 2024, can we stop telling these victims, oh, does Kevin know anyone in Philadelphia? What's wrong with you? Stop feeding into the delusion. I thought we left that back in 2022 or some shit. I don't like, again, no.
Okay. When I had talked to him, he said that he lives in Louisiana, but of course he travels.
Next, I wanted to talk to you about the paycheck stubs. I know that's something that you shared with us, and that's something that Kevin would ask you to send to him often.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin.
On your paycheck stub, it has the tax ID on the top right-hand corner.
I didn't even think about
If
that.
someone were to access that tax ID, they could commit tax fraud. And so you definitely want to be careful sharing this personal information with people that you've never met face-to-face online. I just want to be transparent, and also for you to understand the severity of sharing this personal and sensitive information.
Okay.
Her skin is amazing.
And then you're sending money to this cash app.
So
It's
flawless.
a random lady. She's receiving the funds and sending you funds. And unfortunately, the way that you're sending your funds, they're not retrievable. Rather, this was Kevin Gates or not, because of...
I'm sorry, but she looks absolutely horrified there. I don't mean to laugh, but the eyes are widening. Oh my goodness.
Shop's TOS, and it pops up with a message that tells you, hey, are you sure you want to send this money to this person? It's pretty clear that, you know, they're going to make it pretty tough for you to get your money back after you sent it. You know, we just want you to be careful.
Okay.
Her eyes
So I'm
go-
actually curious, has Kevin ever shared with you his official TikTok profile account?
I've seen his official TikTok account. Yeah.
When you were signing up for the meet and greet with him, was it through his official account?
It wasn't an official account. He said it was like a private. This is how he had contacted his fans. Like, he was using a separate account to talk to his fans because his managers controlled his verified account, like his main account.
Jay, this is definitely a red flag. Something that you need to know is that anyone can create a profile with his images and his videos. It's super easy, and I noticed all of his images and videos
But
are
surely
public.
she knows this.
Based on all of the research, the IP tracker,
is
the
this
social
music?
media accounts that the real Kevin Gates owns, you are not talking to the real Kevin Gates.
Oh my God.
The images that he's sending you, the copy and paste from Google, all of that stuff. This person's masking their identity because they don't want you to know who they are. This is a celebrity romance scam.
Listen. Bro, this music sounds like Thanos has just wiped out the half of the population and is giving some kind of evil villain speech. What is this?
Okay.
It's not okay.
Jerleesa did everything in her power to meet Kevin Gates and make sure that he didn't end up in jail. Her checks from work had been going straight into a person's pockets living in Philadelphia. These scammers will always tell you they are in love with you and just need a little bit more to see you in person. She had been fed lies for 1.5 years, and it was all hitting her just now.
I mean, it sucks.
It does.
But I figured after a while that that's what it was.
Why did you continue then?
So where does this leave you with the Kevin Gates that is reaching out to you through the other
Stop.
profile?
It's not
I'm
Kevin
not
Gates.
talking to him.
Jerleesa
Okay.
was ready to move on from
That's
this
good.
Kevin Gates profile, but towards the end of the interview, it left us wondering, why was she holding on to this for so long? She provided us with one photo, a Skype account, and thousands of dollars worth of Cash App transactions.
The other information's on my other phone too, because I had to create another. Most of my information was on the other phone. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to get my other phone, but
What?
it was more stuff on like how we got talking more at first. That's why I believed it more so at first.
Also sexual.
But towards the end, that's what y'all getting to see.
Yeah.
I think.
Why do you think Jerleesa wanted to believe she was truly speaking to Kevin
Who
Gates?
knows?
Comment down below.
Like I said earlier,
I will.
it could happen to anyone. These people are not dumb people. People, like, in the comment section be, like, so harsh on people saying that they're dumb and stupid.
Whoa!
And, you know, some people do be arrogant, but
Helen.
it can happen to anybody. You know, I'm not dumb at all. I'm very intelligent. Like,
Really?
I had a very high GPA and everything. Like, I'm very
Come on.
intelligent.
Yeah.
Degrees, everything.
Oh, you absolutely came out of the Helen University, haven't you? You know, I was starting to feel a bit sorry for you. Now here you are flaunting degrees, GPA. What the hell is a GPA? I don't even know. Someone will educate me. Most likely it's an American thing. GPA. Gates punched bracket my asshole.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Never flaunt your intelligence on this show, please.
And it happened to me, and I'm a logical person, but all that cuts off when you like in love with somebody.
No.
And it had nothing to do with the celebrity. It was
excuse.
the person
Stop
that
lying.
I thought I was talking to.
Stop lying.
So like I said, it can happen to anyone.
Oh yes. When Jessie J messages me tomorrow, I'm straight away going to open my arsehole and say, have every single penny I've got left, Jessie J. Take it.
What do you mean by that?
Something that you had mentioned was that you weren't even looking for a relationship and he just popped up.
Yeah, I wasn't at all.
Now looking back, all the information we provided you, do you have any advice for anyone, maybe going through the same thing and not understanding what's happening?
Discernment. And if somebody is like just asking you for money and just badgering you about the money, it's not real. Nobody's gonna put that pressure on you if they care about you and they love you.
Facts.
They're not gonna do that.
Facts.
The next steps for you is reporting this scam. We push everybody that comes up here to share their story. And by the way, you're super brave to come up here and share it. We recommend you go through and report the scam because not only it's good closure for yourself, but it's also spreading the word.
I appreciate you guys for everything. Thanks for
Whose mouse is that?
Being patient with me.
I'm so sorry. If you're ready, I've rewinded. Watch.
Thanks for
there goes the mouse. Download Slack.
And being patient with me as well.
Give me fair play.
You know, I appreciate your research. You guys are great.
Genuinely.
Keep doing what you're doing.
We'll get this thing reported, right? And get this guy blocked.
Right.
Jerleesa is no longer sending money to the fake Kevin Gates. She promises to block him and never send money to anyone she's never met face to face. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Remember, all of our new videos go out every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time.
I'm there.
See you guys next week.
Bye. I'll see you next week as well, Drew. You looked mighty fresh today. Loving the trim, my man. I will say, if anyone out there wants to offer Jerleesa, or is it Jerleesa? I've forgotten. But if anyone wants to offer her a role in voiceover work, her voice is like soothing. Get her on some if she doesn't have an ASMR channel, she needs to open one. But anyway, so there we have it. Kevin Gates opening the gate to your heart and stealing your money. I love how she absolutely came for the comments at the end there. And I'll hold my hand up, alright? I know, I can be harsh. However, I feel like being harsh is the way forward with these victims. If you baby them, doesn't really work, right? We've seen many times where victims, they just carry on even after the research that Catfish do. So you gotta be harsh, lay it on them. Of course, Jodie is a whole different being. But anyway, what did we learn from this? Obviously, she seems like a very sweet woman, but I don't let your kindness make you a victim, all right? It's one thing being a victim, but it's another thing. It's harsh, I know, to say, but you've put yourself in the shoes of a victim by thinking it's okay to send someone money. And even if they were real, none of the signs that Mr. Kevin Gates was displaying deserved you being there any longer than you needed to be. You know, again, if you left your ex-partner, why would you stay here? Right? I don't believe that it wasn't about being a celebrity. I just don't believe it. And I also don't believe that you are smart, right? Don't flaunt me your degrees, etc. The Helen University, everyone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Peace. From Kevin Gates to Johnny Depp. And Johnny Depp wants to have sex. Go watch it.